Hello everyone, welcome to Onyx Earth Tarot. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. So we got a bonus reading this week. We got a reading midweek. It's a new moon and I just felt called to pull some cards for you guys. And I just wanted to see what messages we would get. So today we're going to be picking our piles to see what to expect this moon cycle. Now, this is still going to be a timeless reading like we normally do. It's just going to be whenever you find the video, whatever next moon cycle, like what that's going to bring to you, or the next month, however you look at it. I do have a mix of tarot. No, I actually do not have tarot cards today. I did this reading already. I don't know why I'm acting confused, y'all. But, like I did the reading already. I did not use tarot cards today. I used oracle cards. I do feel like there was some 18 plus themes in one of the readings. So I'll probably have to put that in the description box so no one reports me. Let's see. What else do I want to say regarding this? Yeah, this is typically just an... it's just a regular, what the energy is going to be. It's an energy check-in, energy update for the next moon cycle, channel message type thing that I normally do. I do want to pull, I have these 3 oracle cards, oracle decks, and I'll probably pull some collective messages really quick, because you're going to pick your piles, but I want to just kind of get an overview for the pile. And a theme, which doesn't make any sense because I'm looking at the deck and none of these cards are in reverse. Like none of these. Okay, I see some in reverse. I have no idea how they got that way, but most of these cards are not in reverse, but this card came out in reverse. So you have peace in reverse. You don't have to see the whole thing because you can see the reverse part. All of you have, like, you guys have something weighing heavily on your spirit, and that's okay. Hopefully this new moon cycle really clears up whatever confusion you're having, whatever is blocking your peace, whatever is weighing heavily on you. I'm gonna pull another card just to see what that peace in reverse card is, because I was not expecting that. Like that threw me for a loop that even happened. Okay, you got the sun, the self-expression. So some of you, a lot of you, this is a collective message. A lot of you are lacking in peace because you feel like your light's being dimmed. You feel like your sun is not able to shine as brightly as you feel it could be. You're feeling limited in some way, and that's what's weighing on your spirit. You're not feeling like you're either getting the recognition you deserve, like you're as accomplished as you should be, like you're just feeling like it's just not working out in the way that it should be. And this other card you have, boom, the achiever. So 2 sides. Those of you that are working diligently, that feel like you're not getting the recognition you deserve, and then those of you that are getting the recognition that you deserve, are accomplishing goals, but just aren't happy, just can't seem to find happiness anyway. Like you're never satisfied. Like there's always another goal to accomplish. There's always something else to conquer. Like, y'all need to chill. You know, sometimes just let well enough be well enough. And being an achiever is fine. You know, shining your bright light of the sun is fine, but don't let it disrupt your peace in the way that you're doing. So that peace card makes so much sense now that we have these 3 cards out, because peace in reverse, yeah, you can't live a life of peace if you're constantly trying, if you're constantly seeking the attention of that sun card, if you're constantly trying to make sure that the light is shining on you, if you're constantly trying to be the achiever, outwork everybody with that Capricorn energy. Sometimes you just need to chill, okay? And I think, based on what I think I remember about these piles, you need to chill, and it's gonna be okay. It's okay to want to be successful. It's okay to want to feel like things are going your way. But sometimes the whole purpose of like working towards things is, one, to learn lessons and develop as a person, but also so that once you achieve one milestone, you can sit down, reap the benefits, and enjoy the success. I don't feel like any of you are enjoying your successes. I feel like you're downplaying it and quickly trying to move on to the next thing. And I've been guilty of that. But you need to just kind of simmer down, take inventory of where you are and be like, you know what? This is good. I have it good right now. Just let it marinate and just kind of enjoy your present. Okay? So let's get into the reading. We have 1, 2, 3 as always, from left to right. I'll give you a moment to select your piles. If you need more time, go ahead and pause the video. Okay, pile 1, what to expect this moon cycle next month, however you're taking this timeless energy, okay? So I want to say that the words that came through, well, let's just start with the keyword for your next moon cycle. So the keyword for this next period is dignity. Now, I know I have the cards laid out in a strange way because I wanted to fit them all in the frame. And it's a bit dark because it's raining, so we're just going to work with what we have. So the next moon cycle's theme or keyword for your pile is dignity. So it just shows that I'm hearing the words balance. I'm hearing the word composure. So it just shows that card, that dignity card, that's your energy, and you need to balance it. Like, there are good aspects of it, but there's also limiting aspects of it. So with dignity, it just shows that like there's some aspects of your life that you're showing some restraint where it's not necessary, or you're holding yourself back in an effort to remain dignified, so say. But there's also, in this period coming up, you're going to need, to some degree, that dignity, that balance, that composure, so that you don't get overwhelmed. And I don't say that to scare you, because there's nothing bad coming in. It's just you're a very stable person. You're set in your ways. You like to move in certain patterns, in very predictable ways. And this next period of your life is not predictable. So I say next period of your life, probably, but I meant this next cycle, this next moon cycle is not going to be very predictable for you. It's going to be fast-paced, lots of energy. And I say that because the first card you have is emotions are running high. And it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. I keep saying that because I can already feel your anxiety, but because you have emotions are running high and work through your fears. So that anxiety, that nervousness regarding the energy coming in the next moon cycle, you're being asked, that positive aspect of that dignity card, right? You're being asked to balance that energy and just be stable in releasing control. That's the phrase. Because you have 2 supermoon cards, right? That first one I just read, and you also have the wild card, which is also a supermoon. So you have 2 supermoon cards from 2 separate decks, and that's powerful. Okay, like that's a very powerful thing. Just one supermoon card is powerful, but 2 from 2 different decks is a lot, and I can see why you would have some nerves and anxiety regarding it, because you can expect lots of expansion in some area of your life, right? Because you have these 2 cards, like lots of expansion, especially since you have the Jupiter card as well. So it just appears that the source of your anxiety is that wild card, right? So you're going to see growth, you're going to see expansion, but its form is going to be out of your control. That's why I said you need to release control. You're being asked to let go of your need to receive your successes in the exact form that you envisioned them, okay? Because with that gratitude card and the dignity card, there's so much to be grateful for, so much to be proud of yourself for, okay? But with that connect card, you're being asked to embrace the upcoming moon cycles, blessings, no matter how they come, without expecting them a specific way. Okay. And with those two super moons, like, let's just talk about that energy, because that's, again, it's anxiety coming in because you like predictable energy, but it's also great. Like, this is like once in a lifetime energy, because things are coming in quick, hot, and with a bang. Okay, because super moons, that's the full moons that are closest in degree to Earth. So there's something that's going to be right in your face, right on top of you, coming in this next moon cycle. And it's not anything to be afraid of, right? Work through your fears. Like, I understand the nerves, I understand the anxiety, but you're not really used to this up in your face energy. And you're being asked to adapt, and with that dignity card, not overreact. Okay, right? So you have new moon in Scorpio, right? So that specific new moon card, that's that's introducing an energy of change and transformation, right? Scorpio rules the 8th house. That's mysteries, that's sex, that's inheritance, investments, things of that nature. So how this energy resonates for you, Pile One, may be related to any of these themes or anything related to the 8th house in general. There's some sort of emergence happening, right? Something you've been holding yourself back from, or some area you've been stuck in, or at least perceived yourself as being stuck. Okay, but with that waxing gibbous moon, it's building up to that super moon energy of release. And not only, like I said, those two super moons, but you have that gratitude card, the harvest moon. So it's building up to a harvest of some sort, right? And with that wild card, gratitude, and connect, those 3 cards from that deck, the form of your blessing will be something that you couldn't have even created yourself. Like, the form it'll take is going to be even better than you could have envisioned or molded yourself. Okay, so I want to focus your attention on that Jupiter and Saturn combination. And I don't know why it's placed like that, because that's not how I pulled them. So let me put them where they go. Yeah, sorry y'all, I was trying to fit the cards so that you could see them better, and I ended up moving the cards where they don't go. So Saturn was placed to the left of Jupiter when I pulled those. And the point I was making was, I love this combination in the order that they came out, which is why I put them back. Hopefully me accidentally putting them out of order doesn't show, like, isn't a reflection of you hesitating towards change. And you'll get what I mean by that when I develop this card of this energy of those 2 cards, because I really don't want that energy flipped back that way. That's a resistance to change and a resistance to growth and expansion. Like, these 2 cards are opposing energies, right? And they're balancing for you, or at least attempting to, if you don't resist. That connect card, right? That's connecting energy between these 2 planets. And it's showing that things are finally starting to align as they should for you, right? Because Saturn is restrictions, hard work, and Jupiter is expansion, freedom. So whatever Scorpio 8th house theme that's been stuck, blocked, hidden, restricted, it's going to be released and flowing this moon cycle. Okay, so if you had a dry spell relating to sex, that may change. If hidden aspects of yourself, or they may come to light, right? Money owed to you will return. Anything you've been working hard towards, you'll see returns and gains, especially if you haven't thus far. This is the month or the moon cycle where you regain your dignity, if it's been dimmed, or if it's flickered, or if it's been lost in some way. So wrongdoings towards you will be made right. Okay, this is really a period of expansion and gratitude for you. Okay, so any transformations that you've been delaying or holding back from in your life, they're going to happen for you. Okay? They're going to happen for you, not to you, for you. These are things that have to happen so that you can have that energy that you've been asking for, because I feel like you've been kind of praying for some things and they haven't come, but you also haven't really been open to them either. That's just some channeled energy coming in about you. I want to say that you feel very private, very low key. So I do have to warn you, Pile One, that with Jupiter and those two super moons, you will be heavily exposed to other people during this period. Okay, very visible, very accessible to others. That's just, it's feeling like that's going to be a part of the anxiety as well. And Spirit wants you to roll with it with that wild card. Spirit wants you to be grateful, and Spirit wants you to not be afraid to connect with others, especially those of you where this pile is referencing sex. Okay, don't be afraid to be intimate with another person. Spirit is really encouraging you to merge and go deeper with a very specific person, because this is feeling like, it's feeling like a buildup that's been a long time coming. Like you're likely the type of person that has lots of rules and expectations relating to sex, which, keep your standards, that's fine. You're very reserved, especially with that dignity card. But Spirit is saying it's time to let go with that wild card, with that super moon, those two super moons, because this specific person, this person is closer than you think. Like you've allowed them to get closer than you think. You've opened up a little more than you think you have. And the person you're dealing with kind of looks like they're going to make, like it looks like the move for sex is coming. Like I know I said that weird, like in a pressure sort of way, but it, like the natural flow of the relationship, the natural evolution of the relationship, it seems like that, like sex is going to be part of that next stage within this next moon cycle for you. However you handle that is up to you. You don't have to consent, but just the Saturn Jupiter combination says you've been kind of holding back, but you're gonna let go. That's what the cards say. So like I said, this is a good month, a good moon cycle coming up for you. Those of you, because it, like I said, it looks like a good mix of those of you where it relates to sex, those of you where it relates to finances in some way, those of you where it is related to finances. This is going to be a good month to recoup finances. So regaining your dignity. If you had a financial loss, setback, or hardship, you're going to see some gains. But all of you, that dignity card, balance in the ways you control, but don't try to control the things that you need to let flow. And you'll know what I mean by that as things start happening. Okay, so that is all I have for you today, Pile One. If this resonated, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, Pile Two, what to expect this moon cycle. So as soon as I laid out these cards, I was like, come through, Pile Two, because it's a really positive message. Not that the first one wasn't. It's just like, it just feels like a lot of luck. Lots of manifestations coming to fruition. So good deal for you. So we're going to start with your theme for this period, keyword for this moon cycle. And yours is appreciation. Okay, very good period for you. Lots of appreciation coming your way. Lots of things for you to appreciate in your life. So the first card you have, though, is take time to breathe out. It's good, but we're gonna talk you through what you need to do. Okay, so you have take time to breathe out and have faith in your dreams. It means exactly what it says. You've done all you can do now. Let it ride. Okay, so that disseminating moon means that you rest, break, enjoy life, while the foundation you laid kind of takes on a life of its own and grows without you actively having to manage it, with that waxing crescent card, okay? Like, you're a very powerful manifester. Like I mentioned, manifestations coming to fruition, but like, you are a powerful manifester. Like, have faith in your dreams. You have the 12th house card, which is the dreams house. Like, it's the house of dreams. Like, your seeds are starting to sprout, okay? Look at all this fire, all of this creative energy. You have the fire card, you have Sagittarius, you have the hero card, which is Leo. Like, this is a period where you sit back and everyone realizes how great you are, okay? And not just because you have the appreciation card. Again, you have the hero card, right? You have the hero, you have support, you have abundance. People are going to start seeing your vision and believing in your dreams now that there's a foundation, right? There's a foundation that's tangible for them to see. So people are going to support you, and as you rest, like, you're going to rest and people are going to support you, and they're going to lead you to more abundance with minimal additional effort from you, right? And the 12th house is hidden aspects of yourself. It's your subconscious, and it shows that with fire and Sagittarius, people would be like, I had no idea you knew how to whatever. I had no idea that you were working on whatever. I didn't realize you were so gifted at whatever the thing is, right? And it's just, expect a lot to come to light during this period, right? Lots of growth, lots of support, lots of appreciation and abundance. The only thing that's quote unquote bad here, but in my opinion, it's really good, is that at least one hidden enemy will be revealed to you, okay, with that 12th house energy here. But whatever the situation is, you're going to come out on top. You're going to be supported. And with that hero card, you come out looking better than ever if there's some type of conflict or betrayal. Like, you look like the good person here, perception wise. So like I said, this is a period where your endeavors, where your projects could, like, they're gonna thrive, but they could really use, like, if you've been working on some things solo, this is the part where you could use the push from other people, right? So the hero is a solo, I saved the day by myself, like, you know, I can do it all by myself. But it's the support of other people that are going to really lead to abundance beyond that point in this period, okay? Right? You know, fire is expanding in that Sagittarius card, that combo, and it's expanding beyond the confines of that 12th house, right? Because the 12th house is it's restrictions, not in a Saturn sense, but in a prison sense. Like, you almost created your own prison with some of the things you're working on because you've become consumed by it. Like you're working on it so much by yourself that you don't really have time for anything else. You're kind of stuck and trapped with it, which is why you have that take time to breathe out card. Spirit is saying that you're going to have people coming in that can help you, and that you should definitely open up and let them. And I'm also hearing that it's okay to be praised by other people, and it's okay to need other people as well, because Leo is also a very prideful energy. The hero is very prideful energy. It shows a wanting to do it by yourself so that you can say you didn't need anybody. It's okay, like trying to prove that you don't need anyone, but that's okay to need people. As people, we need other people. We're social creatures. That's how it's meant to be. You're not meant to go at it alone all the time, right? You have an imbalance of wanting to be on your own too much. And I'm hearing you don't need to be a hero, right? It isn't beneath you to accept support from others, right? That's going to give you that edge that you need so that your projects are more efficiently done. So that leads to more leisure time. So you don't have to go, be everything and everyone with all of this fire energy, okay? Because eventually you're going to burn out. And that's why your first card is take time to breathe out, okay? You'll see more abundance in community. So that's what you have to to see in this next upcoming moon cycle or this next month, if you do like you're supposed to do and you follow spirit and the things that you need to do, you're going to see abundance. But some of you are going to be hard-headed and burn out, period. Like that's going to happen. So like I said, I did say that this is a very abundant period, but it's only an abundant period if you rest. So there's two sides to it. You don't have to rest and give it off to other people. Some of you, your key thing is going to be rest, leisure. You laid the foundation for the project. It can move on its own. Somebody may be able to help you a little bit or take over while you go on vacation or something. Others of you, you may not take the break. You may just accept the help from other people and work with them that way, but you'll still be working less because you'll have help. Either way, you'll see more abundance that way. It's those of you that will be resistant to the help, resistant to the break, that are going to burn out. Which you're still going to eventually see abundance. It's just going to take longer because you're not as efficient in the way you're moving because you're doing it by yourself and overworking yourself. So I don't have anything else for this pile. At least I don't think I do. Let me see. Yeah, whatever you're growing and developing is big. It's a lot. You definitely need some help. But I don't have anything else for this pile. So if this resonated, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, pile 3, what to expect this moon cycle. So we're doing keywords and themes today, and yours is wisdom, right? So this is a period of deep wisdom, right? Wisdom relating to the self, wisdom relating to the world, wisdom relating to your purpose. Okay, you're going through an awakening this period, and you do have the first card is the end of a tough cycle approaches, which is good because it's the end of a tough cycle approaches, right? And the next card is step out of your comfort zone, which it really means that you finally have the clarity regarding some situation and you're moving into an energy of being confident and sure with how to proceed after lots of uncertainty. Okay? Like this understanding and wisdom, this decision you make during this period, like whatever it is, it's not only the right move, it's going to put you on your life path of where you're meant to be, who you're meant to be. Okay, with that North Node card. And with these Capricorn 10th house and Aquarius 11th house energies, it just shows you've been too focused on external factors like your career, your network, your friends, just society in general. Like any audience you may deal with, you know, anything you need to project yourself outward towards, right? But you've been doing that from a perspective of merging, right? Getting lost in these external situations and relationships. But you're beginning, it's bad because you're beginning to lose your own personal identity in them, right? But this period you're stepping into will be a journey of self-discovery of who you are at your core, dissociated from these situations, dissociated from these other people and these other environments, right? Like your identity, the first house, right? Then you have the first quarter card, which is ignite, you know, the beginning. This is beginning energy. And it's you stepping more into a yin, introspective, receptive energy rather than constantly projecting yourself outwardly in these external situations and environments, because that's not healthy, because in that imbalanced way that you're doing it, like as social as you are, as externally focused as you are, there are positives to it, but the issue here is that you lack the balance of your own self-development, your own self-awareness. You're busy developing other people and other situations, but you're not developing you as a person. You're not developing your spirit, right? So this period is going to be you learning to maintain your identity and boundaries in your connections and your communities without getting lost in them, right? Overextending yourself. Okay, so you're gaining wisdom, but that also is a form of maturity with that Capricorn card. Okay, you're going to be taking the lessons you've learned in the past, but you're going to be, instead of being so externally focused, you're going to be using them inwardly to grow yourself, nurture yourself further, right? Because like I mentioned, you've been too focused on work, organizations, affiliations, and you're now going to be learning how to be comfortable with yourself outside of what you're building, how you're helping, how you're supporting, right? You're going to learn to love the aspects of yourself, or start learning the aspects of yourself that you don't deem worthy because in your current limited perspective, they don't, quote unquote, provide value, right? Everything you do doesn't have to have a perceived value. Sometimes you just live simply because, right? Just because you enjoy it, just because like it's fun. Like, you don't always have to eat just because food is required for life. Sometimes you can pick something that you think will taste good for your meal because you enjoy it. Like, that's okay to do sometimes. Like, it's not just fuel for your body. It's nourishment for your soul, your taste buds, your enjoyment of life. Not speaking specifically about food, just using food as an example. Like, sometimes you just do things because you like them, and that's okay. So you have create, ignite, and dream, right? That's that energy I'm talking about now. Like, what do you enjoy, right? This period, you may start a new hobby or just do activities, like I said, simply because. Not because you're acquiring skills of value for leisure, right? You're being encouraged to have fun and find passion in life. That's what's missing with you, is passion. A lot of things you're working on doing are almost from a sense of obligation. On the outside, it looks like you're happy, you're enjoying it, you're in this community, you're doing all of these things, helping all of these people. But on the inside, you're lacking because you're not supporting yourself in the same way you're projecting outward. So that's what you have to do. You have to find the passion of your own life. And honestly, some of these things you're going to try, because I see you trying lots of new hobbies, lots of new leisure activities, things just for fun. You may not be good at some of the things you try. That's okay, because that's not the point. The point is to live and experience life without constantly grading yourself and grading your performance. Okay? So this is a period where you're going to take a step back and focus on what you want and enjoy. And you'll definitely end up in a place where at the end of this cycle, you'll probably have a new hobby or a new passion of some form, even if it's just a new passion for life. Because I know you're like the personality type I'm getting from this pile. This is not the reading you wanted in the next period. You wanted to know about what goals you were going to achieve. You wanted to know about what accomplishments, like what was coming into your life, what was going to benefit you. But this is going to benefit you long term, because you do need to take a step back, reassess where you're focusing your energy, how you're mismanaging your energy. I know I'm offending you with that mismanaging your energy, because you're the type that has it together, but I'm telling you right now, based on the energy that's coming in the next period, you don't have it together. You have everyone else together. You are falling apart, like whether you realize it or not. So hopefully you're receptive to the energy and the natural push from spirit that's coming in, so that you can balance yourself without continuing to fall apart, because that would be a shame. And I really do see lots of potential here for enjoyment. I think at the end of the cycle, you'll be really You'll be in a better place. Like I said, there'll be a newfound wisdom. That's why that's your keyword. There's a new awareness coming in that you didn't even realize was missing. Like, this is knowledge or wisdom you didn't even realize was missing from your life, because prior to this period coming in, it didn't provide value to you, right? Like your health, your mental health, your just general happiness wasn't a priority. It didn't feel valuable, but you're reaching a period where you're realizing how important it actually is, okay? So I don't have anything else from this pile. So if this resonated, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.